Okay, we get to the West Tigers in the 2021 NRL season preview series, the final team to preview. They're coached by Michael Maguire. Last season, they were 11th overall, regular season, 14 points, 7 wins, 13 losses. So they nearly lost twice as many games as they won. That is a cause of concern, and they got worse. League finishing wise, they normally finish 9th. That's been their regular finishing position for many, many years. They were leapfrogged by the Warriors and the Titans, who clearly, if the season had gone a full length, would have made finals with the way they were both playing. The Tigers, they were going the wrong way, personally. Over the whole season, they were going the wrong way. Their strengths. Over the years, the Tigers have definitely developed players. There is no denying that they have a great youth catchment area. They develop youth players into NRL first graders. It's keeping them around that's the problem. Look at the amount of quality players that have gone on to do better things at other clubs who were at West Tigers. There is a lot. There's a lot. Mitchell Moses being one at Parramatta, and obviously James Tedesco going on to the Roosters and winning back-to-back grand finals. Their attack, though, had massively improved last year, much better than previous seasons. That was a positive, but on the weakness side of things, their defence is still not good enough. A negative points differential will tell you that. They scored less than they conceded, and their squad depth this season, I think, much like last season, is a massive cause for concern. I think their squad depth this coming season is not as strong as last season. I do have concerns about some of their player retention and recruitment. I think losing Benji Marshall's a massive blow. That means Luke Brooks is now the out-and-out senior halfback, and he has never made finals. So if he's guiding the side around, yeah, that's a problem. Not sold on Brooks, especially without a player alongside him, such as Benji Marshall, who has made finals football, or Josh Reynolds. They're both gone. You can argue, should Reynolds have been at the club? Did it fit? Should Benji Marshall have stayed on for another season? You can argue that, but they've both gone. So what do you say to that? They clearly have an issue in the halves, but squad depth as a whole, they've only got one out-and-out hooker. It's not Harry Grant. He's gone back to Melbourne, so the hooker position as well, the whole spine, because they want Adam Dewey to play in the halves alongside Luke Brooks. Now, Dewey looks better as a centre or a half than a fullback. I will agree on that. But then, does that mean Moses Mbai goes to fullback? Does he stay in the centres? I mean, some of the tactical positioning is going to have to be looked at. For me, the player to watch is David Nofaluma. Can he continue his try-scoring form, because he was electric on the wing for them. Surprisingly powerful for his size, and he was one of the top try scorers in the league last year. And there were times where the reason they were in games was his finishing touch and scoring. Because if you take David Nofaluma out of the side, they don't look as potent in attack. It's plain and simple. Take Dewey and Nofaluma out of the side, they really don't look as potent in attack, and that is a massive problem. The fact that Adam Dewey is suspended to start the season is another concern. So I do have some concerns about this side, getting back to finals. It's been a long drought without finals and a lack of consistency in getting there. My prediction is they're going to miss the finals. I think they'll finish somewhere between 12th and 9th. I don't think they're the worst team in the league, but I don't think they've got the depth to make finals football. That is a concern for me. They just do not have enough depth across the board. And there were concerns during the season last season that some of the players didn't have a great working relationship with Michael Maguire. He's known as a hard taskmaster, but some of the players there were leaks coming out of the camp that they weren't happy with some of his coaching methods. There was clearly a squad under pressure and not performing very well, and they missed finals again. So I don't think they make finals. I don't think they're the worst team in the league, but the squad depth is a concern. Their defence is still a concern, even though it did improve. And the halves. Is Dewey the solution for Luke Brooks to finally make finals football? Is he a competent foil? Because the goal kicking is not good enough either. They lost games they should have won because of goal kicking. So the goal kicking percentages across the board with Brooks, Moses Mbai, Adam Dewey, not good enough. And I have concerns with only one hooker, out-and-out hooker in the current squad as things stand. That's a problem. So the dummy half, the number 9 could be a concern as well. I do have some worries about this side. I do. They can score points. It's keeping their defence has still got to improve, and we'll have to see if Michael Maguire is the right coach for this squad of players, because even he can't make them get to finals, and they've got worse under him. So something has to give this season. Either they make it, or there's a new coach needed at the club and new direction needed. They've got the stability off the field now. It's on the field where it needs to happen. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Place your thoughts below, and I'll have some more videos for you very, very soon.